Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your host, the notorious H.I.M, and I am back with a Wi-Fi battle for you. If you guys peep the channel, we have a facelift, new banner, new logo. Thank you, Xenon. Definitely appreciate you, my man. I will leave his channel down below in the description. But we are using a Ttar team, and we are not here to play games. We are here to take names. Let's come out here and see what we can do. I got these battles off of just Wifi's stream. He was streaming not too long ago. I was trying to battle him, but I got these two in its place. So this guy actually leads off with Inferno. I believe it's a speed tie here. I think naturally we both have the same speed. So I think he wins the speed tie here and goes for a Thunder Punch. I could have very easily went for a Hydro Pump there, but I decided to go for a Flip Turn and get up out of there. Obviously, I have a couple different choices. I think he might want to go for the Thunder Punch again, but I can't afford him to go for the close combat or the Fire Punch or anything like that. So I have to make a choice. I think the best play is to go out into Yellow Widow here. I should be able to get off my Sticky Web. I don't see any way for him to get rid of him, so I think that's the best play. Just go for a Sticky Web here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. So he does go for the Fire Punch, brings me down to my Sash, but I'm 100% getting these Sticky Webs off. So whatever you want to do, be my guest, bro. So he does naturally outspeed. I think I want to preserve Yellow Widow here. If I go out into Arlo, I know I'll be able to hit him and then go for maybe like a big Earth Power or something. That's exactly what I do. I go out into Arlo here. You don't want no smoke with this Scarlet. This thing is a beast. It's a dog. It's a problem. He goes for the Fire Punch. Not that effective. And now I'm just gonna go for Earth Power, bro. Nothing really wants to deal with that. Nothing really wants to take it. And I can get chip on anything if he decides to switch out. So he actually ends up going for a Swords there for me. Big mistake, bro. Like, you're gonna die to this, bro. I'm unaware. It don't matter if you both in my face, bro. It's not gonna matter. So I go for a big Earth Power and knock out this Inferno, which is great. I definitely needed that threat up out of the way. Now, what is he gonna do? He's gonna have a pretty hard time here. So out comes the Garchomp. This is definitely dangerous because naturally this thing outspeeds a lot of my mons. And I don't know if it's Choice Scarf, it can be Choice Banded, Sword Dance, Dragon Dance, it can be a lot of things. So I could very easily hit just Terra here because I'm rocking Terra Fairy on Arlo. And just probably go for like maybe like a Shadow Ball or something. But I think the best thing for me to do is just to go out into maybe either Armor Light or just sack off Yellow Widow. I actually make the Skarmory. Let's go on into Armor Light, the Skarmory, and see if we can get up our spikes here. So he does go for the Sword Dance. This is actually a big deal here. I have to be very careful because I may have to roost off some of the damage. I think I just want to go for spikes right away. My Sturdy is intact, so I think I'm just going to go for spikes right away. He goes for a big Crunch. Doesn't do that much damage to me. But I'm going to go for a layer of spikes here. Now I have to actually make a choice. I could go for a Roost here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Roost here. He actually Swords Dances again. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go for the Roost here. And then I'm going to go for another layer of spikes. Obviously, I don't see any way for him to get rid of these spikes here. So let's see what we can do. See, that Crunch does half damage, bro. So I think I'm only going to be able to get off 2 layers of spikes here because I think the next Crunch is going to kill me. So the good news is that because of the Rocky Helmet, he's taking damage every time. That's just going to make him a little bit easier to deal with. Because he's not boosting his speed, I know that I'll be able to outspeed with D'Artagnan. So now I have to make a choice, right? I could go on to Yellow Widow here. I could go for a Giga Drain, but I'm not sure at this stage would it be enough to kill him. So I think I want to just go for probably the guarantee and just go for a Hydro Pump. If something comes in, it's going to take a lot of damage. Let's go for a big Hydro Pump here. I'm definitely faster, so I go for the Hydro Pump and I do hit it, so which is great. Garchomp goes down, which is great. We needed that thing gone, so now what can I do? What's gonna come out here? So he has a couple different choices. He could very easily bring out the Pomont, and that's exactly what he does. I think this thing naturally outspeeds. But because I do have the sticky web, I think I may be able to knock him back, so I really don't want this smoke. So I could go out into Boomy here, expecting him to go for the electric attack, but I think I'm just gonna sack the Yellow Widow here. He does go for the Thunder Punch, and it does obviously take out the Yellow Widow. Breathing on this thing would have probably killed it, so now I have a free switch. I'm gonna go out into Boomy here because I know that I'm most likely outspeed. If he is Scarlet, he's gonna be locked in. So it's either I outspeed or he switches out, and nothing wants to take an Earthquake, so I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. I go for a big Earthquake, and it's definitely gonna be enough to kill it. What comes out next? So you have to remember, right? Like I still have Ttar in the back, so if anything, I can just switch out. The Hitmonchan comes out, and I don't want this thing to rapid spin away my spikes and my sticky web. I don't have any way to get those back up, so I need to stop that at all costs. I'm gonna go out into Arlo, and I don't care if you take me out. I go out into Arlo here, and I think the best play for me to do is just probably just go for a Torch Song. He bulk ups, okay. That's definitely a big deal. But I'm just gonna go for a big Torch Song here. Or I could just go for Earth Power or Shadow Ball. I have a lot of different options, but nothing really wants to come in and take this. I think the Torch Song is probably the best play. I'm gonna go for Torch Song. The Thunder Punches, not gonna be enough, bro. Not gonna be enough. For Torch Song, and then I had the option to slack off next, which I think I'm gonna do. Because the next Torch Song is definitely gonna kill him. I'm gonna slack off here. I live with 25 HP, and I'm gonna slack off. Let me get my health right back up. Now I have no choice. I'm gonna go for a Torch Song here, just in case he switches out. I just can't let this thing last me. I really wish I slack off, because then I could have just had a little bit more health. Now I'm pretty easy to pick off here, so I think as long as I have Boomy in the back, with Tyranitar and Boomy in the back, I think I have really no way of losing this. So speed falls, he's not wearing heavy duty boots, which is great. He takes the spikes damage. And now I have to make a choice, right? I'm just gonna go for Torch Song because I don't want to switch out. Night Slash is definitely gonna be enough. But I can 100% just come out into Boomy here. I actually go for the D'Artagnan play. I am gonna be a little bit faster. I can just go for Secret Sword right here. Nothing else wants to take this. I think D'Artagnan does have this one in the bag, so. Guys, if I haven't said so already, please like, share, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. We gained a lot of subscribers. We even got a facelift on the channel, like I said, so definitely if you appreciate the new additions to the channel, like, share, subscribe, all that. Out comes Lucario, and this can't do anything to me. I'm just gonna Secret Sword this thing. Obviously, I have many answers in the back, and you're just gonna lose this battle. There's really nothing you can do. So Secret Sword does come out, and that's gonna be the end of this guy. So we do have another battle here, which is a banger, bro. Like, again, some of these guys from the stream, from Just Weave's channel, they're really good battlers. So I'm happy I was able to get these while on stream. So. If you made it to the second battle, definitely like, share, subscribe. But this one is definitely going to be a banger here. It's going to be a little bit of a weather war here. As you guys can see, we rocking Choice Bandit Rockzilla. We rocking a lot of scary mons here, but we're going to see what we can do. I don't see any way for him to get rid of the hazard, so I'm actually going to go for those right away. I think that's going to be my best play. Slow things down as they come in. Fornibly, very good battler, bro. Very good. Shout out to Fornibly. But he leads with the least with this one here, and this is actually a big deal because I actually have to go for the sticky whip, right? I don't outspeed naturally. I luckily dodged the Draco medium, but that could have very easily brought me down to my sash, so I have to get the sticky whips up right away. I think what I want to do here is just go for a big ball switch. With the focus sash intact, even if he went just for that first, at least I'll be able to get the sticky whips up. So I'm gonna go for the ball switch here now. Get a little bit of chip. And what I really should have done right here was just bring out big Tyranitar, but he actually has the ejection button. And I didn't even realize that it worked this way, but if you vault switch or U-turn on the eject button, you actually don't switch out, which is crazy. That's crazy work. So out comes this one here. He's rocking heavy duty boots. I should have vault switched on this. Or I could have went for like a big I could have went for like a big bug buzz or something on this. But I just make a hard switch out. I really don't know what this thing wants to do. I haven't really used Lurantis like that. I mean, I do have a competitive one, but I never really used it like that, so I'm not really sure what this thing wants to do. It's clear he don't want no smoke though. So he actually goes for a Terra Water here. Now this is actually insane because now he's no longer going to be weak to the fire move from Arlo. And I'm actually in a pretty bad spot here because if he decides just to go for some of the attack here, that's going to be really bad for me. He actually ends up going for a defog here, getting rid of the webs. That's actually very unfortunate because I really needed that up. So what I could do here is I could actually go for a Terra of my own. And if I decide to go for a Terra of my own, then I can just go for a big Shadow Ball or something. I think that's going to be my play. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for the Terra Fairy. Obviously, it's not going to do crazy damage here, but I need a little bit of chip on this. Out comes a Pelipper. This is not going to appreciate this, bro. Pelipper tends to be a little bit more physically defensive, so he's definitely not going to appreciate this big Shadow Ball here. I wonder why he switched out. Maybe he doesn't attack the Terra Blast. I'm going to go for a big Shadow Ball here. He does not want to take two. I lose nothing by going for another one right here. If he switches out, it's just going to be chip. So I don't think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to try to preserve this Pelipper here. But I actually want to switch out. And the reason being is because he can very well U-turn out and go out into Float Sword. And I don't really want to deal with that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out Rockzilla, get my Sandstream. And now you're going to have to deal with this bandit this bandit mon here. What comes out? He has lots of options, honestly, and whatever he brings out here, I have to make the choice. Do I want to deal with that 1v1? I really don't want to take a Terra Blast from this. I think I'm going to go out into Armor Light here. Because I don't know if this thing is special or physical. I know it can run both, but I don't know which one is going to be. So I have to make a chance. I have to make a call here. So I'm going to go out into Armor Light here. With my Sturdy, I would obviously be able to live any one hit, but I really don't want this one, bro. I'm going to have to try to break this up. One put substitute here, definitely a good move, but I got to try to break this. I'm going to go for Body Press. Elite Storm. Oh, that's dangerous, bro. We're gonna start boosting. So I go for the body press here, and that should be enough to break the substitute. I could go for another one, but he could very easily just go out into Dragon Ball there. So I think I want to try to catch that on the switch, get a little bit of chip on it. He actually goes for Weather Ball. Oh my goodness, bro. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So that's the unfortunate thing. I am not fast enough to where I can live and go for a ruse. I wish I could, but I think I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna pull the switch here. He goes for another Leaf Storm. That's starting to rack up damage, bro. Not even gonna hold you. I think I just go for Shadow Ball again, right? Like, if he switches out, nothing's gonna want to deal with that. Nothing's gonna want to take that, so. He restorms again. Can I live? I do live, which is great, but he's gonna lose this Romantic. So down goes the Lorantis. That's a huge threat out of the way. Now what comes out? Oh boy, this is tough. I have to make a choice. Do I want to let this thing go down? I mean, he's not gonna trick it, right? He's definitely gonna either U-turn or. I'm gonna make the play out into Rockzilla here. The reason being is because I'm gonna definitely get up the sand on him, and then I could probably just go for a knockoff or something. Like, nothing really wants to come in and get a knockoff. He goes to acrobatics. Not the best play from him, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna take it. I definitely go for knockoff. That's 100% my move. I'm gonna click that. He withdraws. Yeah, he don't want to lose that. He needs that, Mon. He don't want to lose that. So you're definitely gonna get knocked off. So down goes the Pelipper, which is great. Now all I have to do is keep Tyranitar alive, and I would basically win this Weather War. Pelipper's gone, so unless he has another Mon that's gonna be able to bring up the rain, I don't really see a way for you to keep this rain up indefinitely. I think I sack something here, right? What do I want to sack? I think Arlo is the best sack, because I'm just not sure what he wants to do. Yeah, I think Arlo's gonna be my best sack here. I could have went out to Skarmory, get him a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage, but like from this stage, like Arlo doesn't have much utility at all. Everything that's left is basically faster than Arlo, so. He ends up going for the flip turn, which is a great move for him. What is he gonna bring out though? This is tough. Because I do want to get my sticky webs up. But I'm gonna actually go into Rockzilla here. I'm putting on so much pressure with the Tyranitar, because every time that sand starts, it's gonna stop him from being able to do anything. It's gonna take damage. So I go for the Stone Edge, and that's gonna do incredible damage, right? And he's gonna take that sand, so I really don't see another way. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to stay in with Rockzilla, go for another Stone Edge and guarantee kill this thing, or do I want to switch out? I think now I make the play. With the Lurantis gone, I don't see any way for him to get rid of the webs. So I think I'm just gonna let this one go down. Dragon Pulses definitely is gonna be enough to take me out. So one more hit from the sand would definitely be enough to take this thing out. But now that the sand is up, Boomy is an absolute threat, bro. I'm Sand Rush on this. The only thing that can really dodge this thing is probably the Moltres. So I'm actually gonna go for a Rapid Spin here. Please don't get burned, bro. Out comes the Moltres, as predicted, but he's actually pressure. So now that I know that, there's no threat of him being able to burn me with the Flame Body. I can go for attacks on this thing with impunity, bro. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to wait. I just gotta be afraid of him going for Flamethrower right here. So I think I'm actually gonna switch out here. I think the best way is to go out into D'Artagnan. I am definitely risking him going for a Hurricane, but in the sand with it being less accurate, I don't think I have to fear that. He Rain Dances. Wow. Okay. Do I expect him to stay in? Do I want to Hydro or do I want to Flip Turn? I'm going to click the Flip Turn because obviously I know I outspeed, but I could have very easily just went for Hydro Pump. This would have been a dead Moltres, bro. Like Crusader, this would have been dead. I'm going to swap back out into Rockzilla here and pray that I can live whatever move he goes for. He does hit the Hurricane. He does not want me to knock him out here, bro. Or to go for a big knockoff. I think going for knockoff is my best play. But I know that he outspeeds. What do I do here? I could go into D'Artagnan, but I think the best thing for me to do here is to probably just go out into Yellow Widow here and sack it. Let it go down. He's done basically everything I needed. I really wish I could have got the Sticky Webs back up, but it is what it is. I gotta think about this carefully, bro. So I actually go out into Yellow Jacket here. Or Yellow Widow here. And he actually goes for a Roar. That's crazy. That's interesting, bro. Interesting sets for sure. I'm not even gonna hold you. But now what? You're just gonna take more and more damage from the... I do naturally outspeed at this, I think. But I don't think I can risk it. Let's go D'Artagnan. So D'Artagnan coming out here means that I can just Flip Turn. And then I can get back up the sand again. So he does not want me to get the sand back up. So good play on him for going for that Rain Dance. I'm gonna Flip Turn here, so he doesn't want to lose that. He has to save it. This thing is a threat, bro. 100%. This thing is a threat. This thing can Wave Crash right in my face. I think right now the best thing for me to do, get off the sand and then swap out into maybe Yellow Widow here. I have to keep D'Artagnan in the back. Because I do have priority, I want to keep that in the back. I think Yellow Widow is the best play. We're gonna go into Yellow Widow here, take whatever damage he goes for. Wave Crash. Now I have a choice. I believe I will be faster. He actually maybe even banned it. I think D'Artagnan is the best play. The only thing I'm afraid of is that I could very easily click Secret Sword here, but he has the Dragapult in the back. So I really don't want that. I think I'm just gonna go for Hydro Pump. He wave crashes. So it does a good amount of damage, but it's definitely not gonna be enough. I'm gonna go for a big Hydro here. He avoids it. Damn, I really needed that chip. I'm gonna go for it again. I lose nothing. I'm gonna go for it again. He might be scarfed. He withdraws. Okay. This is definitely gonna hurt. Hydro Pump to the Dragon Ball. Yes, let's go. Do I want to keep D'Artagnan around? That's the question now. I really can't afford to be switching out anymore. I think I have to let D'Artagnan go down. I have one more turn of Sandstorm left, and I really don't want to deal with that. Dragon Darts, okay. So you hate to see it. Unfortunately, D'Artagnan does go down here. You hate to see it, but thank you so much, D'Artagnan. We definitely appreciate you. We needed you in this, and you came through. So my win con looking like Boomy right now. So we'll go on to Rockzilla here. Reason being is I want to set that sand back up. Now, I think I just let Rockzilla go down, right? At this point in the battle, he's put on so much pressure. He's done so much passively for us. I think I could just let him take this rest. He goes for a Dragon Darts, and he does take me out. Critical hit, I don't think that matters, obviously. But he's definitely gonna die to the Sandstorm. That's perfect. I couldn't have planned that any better. That's perfect. So I have Boomy, and this thing is Sand Rush. So in the sand, I'm max attack, max speed. I don't think there's anything alive that's gonna be able to compete with me sand speed-wise. So I think this is basically a foregone conclusion. Right? I can just start Earthquake or just maybe going for some rapid spins, just in case the sand stops and I still get the speed. I'm gonna go for rapid spin here. Going for the Iron Head is actually the best play. I know that he doesn't have Flame Body, so there's really no fear of the Flame Body popping off. I just go for Iron Head just in case he decides to switch. I believe in this situation, I would outspeed. If he has Aqua Jet, I don't even know if he'll be able to kill bro, but I have to take this play. I have to go for the Earthquake. I do, and it knocks it out, which is great. So now he's down to just the last Mon. Obviously, there's nothing he's going to be able to do. Guys, if you can, like, share, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. But you notice the foregone conclusion, Boom about to come out here and do a big Earthquake on this thing, and there's nothing he's going to be able to do. So I'm going to leave you guys to the end of this. It's been your boy, Notorious H.I.M. I'm him, and I'm out. Peace!